Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the PWL Podcast 915 and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Pro Wrestling Legacy or its affiliates.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the PWL Podcast 915 with your host with the most diabetes, Diabetic Dan. BC Dan.
Better stop it.
Right next to me, of course, to my right is the love of my life, my future wife, the queen of scream, the first lady of the PWL Podcast 915, Bobby Chaotic.
What's up, everybody?
And on our screen today, if you can see, it is our boy, the one and only professor of the PWL Podcast 915, also OSHA certified, which we will bring up with our special guest today, and we're going to discuss those OSHA certifications from our professor, the one and only Arthur Wine. Say what's up, Art.
What's up, y'all?
All right, and we have a special guest today. I am very excited to announce.
You didn't run it by me.
I am very excited to announce.
You didn't run it by
Manager
me.
of the century. Me and the professor have called
Jay
him.
Anderson?
Absolutely not, ma'am. That general manager getting beat up by people, which we will discuss.
Whatever.
Our boy, the one and only, the true voice of PWL, the true voice, the true announcer, our one and only Odyseee. Say what's up, Odyseee.
What's up, Odyseee?
All right. And he started off hot already. All right.
Listen, I am, you said it, I am the true voice of
you
PWL.
are, my friend. You are.
So what are you doing managing Teletubbies?
Hey, ma'am, we will get to that.
Look, I have to do Make-A-Wish, okay? I like John Cena and let them do what they got to do, all right?
Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes.
He is the Don Callis of PWL.
There you go. You see?
Thank
Perfect. Perfect. That is true. So, let us start off.
Clash of Kingdoms.
Clash of Kingdoms, which was held. Fifth annual, which was held at the Delgado Legacy Borderplex.
Yes.
Very exciting to see everybody out there. There was a packed house. Was it sold out, Odyssey?
Yeah, it was sold out.
Yeah, it was sold out.
They were talking about standing room and stuff like that.
Wow, yeah, because I got to the point where luckily we always reserve our seats, and I saw people getting in, and they were having a hard time getting general admission because it was very, very limited for general admission. At one point, I heard Domino say that there's 10 tickets left. I believe. So it was very exciting.
And then, once she says that, 20 people walk in.
Yeah,
so.
of course, like always, as is tradition. Yeah. But let's start it off, Bobby Chaotic. What was the first match of the night?
Well, our announced team was Nate El
Huevito, yes.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, happy birthday, 21st birthday to that.
All right.
Oh, happy birthday.
Nice, happy birthday, Nate. Finally you're a big boy and you can drink some,
Big boy drinks.
Big boy drinks, that's right.
And then we had G. Ferry and Julian Edward Smith.
Yes, they came out. I was very surprised that the three people on the announce team. Usually it's just two that start, and then they'll change it up. But yeah, it was good to see all three of them out there.
So our first match of the night was with Ref Sophia, and we welcomed back Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, Carmen Guapardo, right? Odyssey, I believe.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb.
I think it's Guapardo.
And
Guapardo,
yes.
Versus Amber Blaze.
Yes, that was very exciting to see that. Exciting. I was like, all right, it's gonna go down.
We were getting ready, and then
all of a sudden we get a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorites. As you can see, I posted a picture of Bobby Chaotic and Dastan on our Instagram. If you go check that out right now.
Whatever.
But Dastan comes out, and they don't just come out alone. They come out with Beast Boy, of course, his right hand, and a special appearance from the long-lost manager of PWL, Jay Anderson. I was very surprised to see him.
We missed Jay.
Where has
he been?
He is apparently getting his ass kicked because he was getting beat the hell up out there. Professor, what did you think about Jay Anderson coming out and getting his ass kicked?
Well, me being the head of HR, I talk to Jay on a regular basis, so it was good. He wasn't scheduled to come out. Obviously, they forced him out.
Yes.
The only piece I had with it is I knew Odyssey was in the building, so I knew nobody was really going to get hurt.
That's right.
I know safety first when it comes to Odyssey. But it was a good way to start the night, man. It was good to see Jay back out there, and it was good to see the Bastards out there.
Yes, they come out, and then Odyssey. What was your thoughts on Jay coming out? I'm sorry.
Look, that twerp, I cannot believe he showed his face inside that building, man. He's been out of here, and we'll be doing better without him. But the way they brought him out,
Yes.
the Bastards,
Yes.
come on now. They have more respect for a general manager. I have more respect for a general manager.
Wow.
And Dastan and the Cameron boy, BB, I have no clue.
A little
man.
chihuahua.
The little Chihuahua, exactly.
How dare you, ma'am? How dare you?
Well,
Yes. Very excited to see him out there. Well, when Jay comes out, he's getting beat up. Finally gets loose from the Bastards, and he says, "Hey, you know what? Dastan finally wants to fight because everybody's asking, is Dastan gonna fight?" He said, "Yes."
Never wants to.
So
He's lazy.
of course, he went in and he's warming up to fight Amber Blaze pretty soon. So it was a turn from Carmen and Amber to a triple threat match with Dastan. And let's go with the Professor. What was your thoughts on the match, my friend?
I mean, good way to start. Like I said, Cherry Bomb came out with like 50 people. It was hard
That
to
is
even
true.
see
She
the match.
did. She did.
But I mean, it was a good match. Amber's coming into her own, like we've discussed. Dastan being Dastan. I mean, I love the tactics. I love it. So it was a good match.
Bobby Kiadik, your thoughts?
I was excited to see Cherry Bomb again. She put on a great show before, and glad to see her come back. She did have, like Odyssey said, like Art said, she did have a lot of people coming.
Yeah, she had an
after
entourage
her, with her tonight, and it was great.
Yes,
Love to see Amber.
There was a checker flag waving around from, I believe, from Rachel. That's her name.
And then she had her own cameraman too.
Oh yeah. I got words for those kids.
Yeah, they
because
got
that
in your-
entourage it wasn't mostly to me. It was towards the Professor. That was very disrespectful. They don't know who he is, and talking smack to the person. Yeah, there's your boy.
There's your boy. There's your boy.
Yeah. I was
Not
ready
my
to-
boy.
I was ready to smack him up a little bit. I was like, what's wrong with these
Ooh.
kids? Excuse you. You're supposed to protect the Professor. He is from our crew, ma'am.
Who's protecting me when they get in my face?
That is a different story, and we'll get back to that later on when we
Whatever.
get Odyssee's opinion.
Look,
Odyssey.
whoever those nobodies were that were giving
See?
Art disrespect.
Thank
bro,
you, my
Nah,
friend.
They
Yes.
don't belong anywhere.
Absolutely
in that
not.
borderplex.
So Rachel,
And as far as Dastan, I'm very, very. Can I say anything on here?
yes,
'Cause
you could say
I'm
you're free to
very-
say whatever you like, sir.
Well, if you notice that he's growing out his hair, so
Yes.
I'm very happy for him transitioning into a feminine side and getting into his first women's match. So that's really good on Dastan right there. Kudos to you, sir, for coming out and just being who you are and not hiding your identity. Anywho,
Oh my God.
Amber Blaze is an afterthought because it was more of the Dastan Cherry Bomb, whatever her name is,
Yes.
one-on-one kind of type thing. And that
Yes.
Cherry Bomb right into Dastan, I talked to him after the match because I made fun of him, of course, and he said it hurt really bad.
Yes, it looked like it hurt. It was very painful.
No, yeah. But, ultimately, that man is going to be the first ever PWL World Women's Champion.
I would really hope. That would be wonderful to see that. The
it's all
Bastards.
starting to make sense
The
now.
Bastards have all the belts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That would be very exciting. But I see Dastan growing out his hair, but he's doing it for to play the part. So
To play what part?
because
What part?
my favorite line that Odyssey said, and this came at Slam Jam, equality. That was
Exactly.
that was great. I even put that on last week's episode.
Exactly. Art and you, Dan.
Yes,
You know what? Equal fights, equal rights.
I
guys.
agree. I
Absolutely.
agree. Absolutely. I thought it was a very good match. I know that Carmen was out there. Dastan was trying to get her hey, let's shake hands, let's beat up Amber Blaze, and Carmen stuck out her hand. They shook the hand, and judo throwed poor Dastan, which was totally uncalled for. So at the
But
end,
it's okay when he does it.
anyways, at the end of the match, apparently Dastan was distracted, and of course Carmen Guapardo saw an opening and took a cheap shot, a cheap win, and rolled him up, and 1, 2, 3. So
Hey, a win's a win.
One thing I
A
had to,
win's
I,
a
I,
win.
one thing I have to I had a bone to pick with the referee. It was Sophia. You didn't mention that. I put that right.
I did.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Oh, my
mention it.
apologies. My apologies.
God.
Usually she has a kind of a it's the I guess a slow count. I guess maybe 1, 2. And for some reason, when Dastan got pinned, it was a very fast count. I saw that. Did you see that, Professor?
Yeah, man. She went from being Nick Patrick to being like this super ref all of a sudden.
Yes, it was very disrespectful. And so
I don't
then
feel the equality there.
I didn't see anything wrong with it.
So then Dastan, which I don't blame him for being very upset, decides to show her the sole of his foot, to her face. Scene. So
Because that's all he can do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Second ref in a row, that's all he can do is kick them in the face.
Well, do your job, and there won't be no kicking in the face.
Well, tell Dastan to do his job.
He does his job perfectly. Man,
No, he
This is
doesn't.
not the Dastan show. We're not going to...
Exactly. It's not the Dastan show, so let's move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dastan is in the past.
Oh.
And move the on, okay? But Dastan is in
Look at
the
Odyssey.
past.
Very Christian man. Does not want to curse. Look at that. Thanks for...
Dastan is who came between me and Odyssey.
He threw my mother hat across the borderplex, and then that little twerp cameraman decides to throw it in the ring, and then I tell Sophia to get my hat, and Dastan throws it right back out there. That guy.
Odyssey, very upset, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see.
And isn't there a warning at the beginning of the show not to throw anything?
That's only for fans. He is part of the...
BB looked like a fan.
Oh, that is true.
He straight up looked like a fan.
Arthur will go ahead and discuss that with HR, with PWL HR, and we'll see what...
Yeah, emails will be sent out.
That's right. OSHA certified art. That's right here.
Which, I have a real quick about, speaking of OSHA, there's a picture that I saw on Instagram of Odyssey, and it was I believe it was the match with Falco and JDP. I think it was at the stage 1, and they posted it on the Instagram for PWL. And I saw Odyssey, which was a very touching picture because a lot of people will kind of interpret it as him interfering and choking JDP. But as a matter of fact, he was adjusting the turnbuckle so JDP would have hit himself on the metal part. Right, Arthur? Did you see that picture?
Yeah, and I gave him his props. I sent him a text right after the event, letting him know that we see how diligent he is out there. But that ring, you got to adjust it every now and then, and he was on it.
Exactly, because the referees can't be doing that all the time. So Odyssey saw that. He's like, "Hey, let me adjust this, before he can seriously injure his head, get a concussion or something."
Yeah, and I needed to use a bat to turn the turnbuckle around so he can stay put in its spot. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You see, it's all making sense.
Y'all are full of shit.
It's all making sense. I don't understand how you don't see this.
Look, I'm BLS certified, and I'll give him mouth to mouth if I want
There
to.
you go.
Well,
see?
You know what? Anybody can sit back here and talk about wrestling. Anyone.
Yeah, apparently they can.
Wow, that is terrible to hear that. That was very, very sad to hear that, ma'am.
Very sad.
Anyways, let's go to the second match of the night, Bobby Chaotic.
Second match was with Ref Chris, a.k.a. Kenny Powers.
Our boy Kenny Powers, yeah, out there with the beautiful mullet and the very curly mullet. Love it,
dude,
it.
That dude is awesome.
He is awesome. Yes, that's what C's was telling us. Unfortunate he got baptized with the name Kenny Powers, but hey, man, apparently I'm DJ Jason Craig, according to everybody. If you didn't see that picture on Instagram. That was the talk of the town.
I had no clue that was going on either. I was like, what are you talking about? They're like, there goes BC Dan. And I'm like, you guys are smoking something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. What's the name? C sends me the picture, man. I saw it and I was like, son of a bitch. It does look like me.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, I'd be just happy with one dreadlock, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That guy has a full hair.
He had a full head, and I had seen that guy all night, and I didn't think
unsee
about it, and then now that I see it, I can't unsee it. That's all I see.
Same with me. I didn't notice it at the event, but now it's like...
It's right.
Wow.
You can't unsee it.
It's awesome.
It's there.
It's awesome. I love it. That's my
And
twin.
before we move into match 2,
yes.
Apparently people say that Art's my brother, and they don't believe me when I say he's not my brother.
That's crazy, man. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, no, I'm looking at it,
but we're only cousins.
Yeah,
so that's crazy.
Exactly.
There you go.
We're only cousins and lovers in Alabama.
Oh my God!
Only cousins.
And all lower 48 states. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the kind of network that you think we're watching. All right, just to let you know, just a heads up.
Exactly. Get the out, right?
Odyssey with the dump button, ladies and gentlemen. That's very professional.
All right, match 2
Yes.
was with Ref Chris, and we had my favorite JDP versus my second favorite J Nebula
Okay.
versus King Nahum.
King Nahum, the king. I was
Why do you
bowing.
say it like? Why do you say it like that, there,
Because
Bobby
I don't
Chaotic?
like him.
He's a king.
Listen,
He's a
He's
king.
not.
exactly.
He's a little. Who decided that he's king?
Him.
Our
His-
Lord.
his
Well,
tribe.
I decided
His
that
tribe.
he needs to go back
Jesus
to
Christ.
Egypt,
Yes.
and
Damn, nobody questions certain things. He's a king.
I do.
If he's a king, he's
He's-
probably
but he's
royalty
not.
from a royal line that you don't know, a lineage that you don't know about.
No.
He
no.
wears gold on his gear.
Thank you.
And that makes him a king.
That's right. What other explanation do you need? Very easy explanation. Thank you, Odyssey.
You
I'm glad we have him on here. He's an
guys-
expert, ma'am. He has been in the business for many
Yes.
years.
Many years, and he wears gold. That makes him a king.
Thank
And
you.
he
He's
has
been
long,
there for
beautiful
5
hair.
minutes.
He has, but you don't know what he's done before. Maybe he came from a
Exactly.
Enchanted land. He
You
was
guys are dumb.
what is wrong with you? How dare you?
You guys are
Now you're being very negative towards us, man. I don't know what's wrong with you, Bobby Chaotic. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to.
I just don't get how you have enthusiasm. Your voice goes up for JDP
Yes,
and for
yes.
Kofi Kingston lookalike J Nebula, and
Which I will
all of a
discuss.
sudden you just say, and King now.
I will say something about J Nebula. He was very brave to wear those leopard pants, and he pulled it off.
Yes, and he looked very nice in them.
he looked
And
nice. I was very impressed.
I need to know where you got them from because I would like a pair.
Yes, but I mean, no disrespect. I mean, the kid pulled him off.
Yes.
Do you know where you got him from?
No.
King
King Nahum? Fuck that
killed
shit.
2 cheetahs.
No,
Wow,
stop it!
Wow, did you hear that? He killed 2 cheetahs. That is amazing.
No,
With his bare hands.
no, no.
Wearing the same shorts he wears out there. But yeah,
Exactly.
King
See,
Nahum.
you don't even
No,
know. Wow,
no,
these
no.
are great behind the scenes stories that we're getting.
No.
I am amazed by this.
listen, I train 2 minutes every 3 weeks.
There you go.
I should know.
Exactly. Perfect example right there. That makes him an expert. Just like King
Yeah.
Nahum is a king.
Exactly. But
Thank-
sorry, guys. Sorry.
Let's go with
Y'all are obsessed with him.
let's go with Arthur Wine. What did you think about that match, my friend? This is your first time seeing Jay Nebula, yes, wrestle. What were your thoughts?
Well, it's no secret that I'm a big King Nahum follower.
Yes.
I wouldn't even say fan at this point. I respect the ground he walks on when he goes out there.
Why?
Wow, that is great.
Because he's the king.
He's
He's the
a
king.
king.
You respect
Anybody
King.
can say that they're king.
Absolutely. There's King
I
Midas.
feel privileged that he graces my presence.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow, look
God.
at Arthur. My
There
But
you
God.
let me
go.
say something about Chaos gracing me with his presence, and you guys are all like, ah. So,
So-
be
But
quiet.
is he a king?
He doesn't have to be. He doesn't need
Sorry,
the
Art.
name King.
Yes, he does.
Jesus.
Not King Chaos. He's just chaos.
Yeah, that's all he has
Let's
to. Shut up. Shut up.
Let's go.
Whatever. Moving on.
Arthur, what were your thoughts?
I'm going to disconnect y'all.
Oh, well. Getting serious out there. Production, please. So, yeah, no,
I am
King-
No,
production.
you're not. Let him talk, ma'am.
Sorry,
Be
Ari.
very
Go ahead.
professional.
Quit yelling at me.
You
Go
know,
ahead,
King
Artie.
Nahum comes out. He has a big crowd following.
Yeah, he does.
Um,
That he does.
I was yelling for the dude.
Yes.
You know, I think he's great. JDP is my first time seeing him.
Yes.
A little bit of a high flyer out there.
Yes.
I liked it. He reminds me of like an Austin Ace when he first started
There
out.
you go. That's good. Good comparison.
Jay Nebula, you know, I met the kid at the Slam Jam or where we were out there.
Yes.
So it was a good match, man. I'm glad that King Nahum came out and just basically dominated.
Yes, that is true. That's true. But that one impressive move, and I didn't get it on camera, and I wish I would have gotten it, man, is when Jay Nebula did the leapfrog, the front and the backwards leapfrog. That was awesome. That was very athletic. That was very cool. I dug that.
Yeah.
And we saw our boy, we saw our boy Odyssey out there. I believe he was scouting, you know, for new talent, you know, to maybe add to a new stable, you know, he might have. I
And
don't
who
know.
is that new talent, Odyssey?
Apparently, he's from some royal lineage, I believe. The rumor has it. The man's right there. If you'd like to ask him.
I did,
Oh,
and
okay.
you answered for him.
Thank you very much.
I only scout the best of the best,
Thank you.
and these young cats are coming up. And I've been with PWL for 4 years,
There you go.
and I only scout the best,
Yes.
and the best happens to be royalty.
Yes.
That's all I got to say.
I mean, everybody he's managed has gotten gold.
Right.
Let's go down the list. Who have you managed?
Ma'am, Michael Jackson when he was alive.
There you go.
Okay.
Platinum seller.
Yes. Fluffy, and he sold out SoFi.
There you go.
Okay.
What else? You need more proof?
Penta,
Penta.
and he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Gold. There you go. There it is. Right there. Dastan, gold.
Yep. Psycho Clown.
Psycho Clown,
That
gold.
motherfucker. No, the hell with Psycho Clown. I hate him. Anywho. And Falco got a championship opportunity.
Yeah.
And what happened to Dravok?
He was gonna
Listen, Dravok was gonna get a Lone Star Championship
exactly.
opportunity, but stuff went sour. He was tending to John Gallo and whoever else it was out there.
Yes.
He was tending to them,
Yes.
and they saw it different in the cameras, and we got suspended.
There you
And
go.
they said we're no longer able to hang out with each other. So
That is very negative. I was very disappointed by that because I
Yep.
I defended you on that one, Odyssey, because
listen,
I said when D-Rex went outside, he slipped, hit himself on the head with a rock. I said, luckily, the sudden death syndicate was there to take him to the hospital. Simple
Yes.
as that. And then
Yep.
the reason they were like trying to push him with his foot because they say that if you try to move with your arms, that's more dangerous. So it's better to just move an injured person with your foot.
it's face down, ass up. That's what we have to do. Okay.
I'm gonna be sure to move y'all with my foot in a minute.
How dare you? Now you're threatening us.
Listen, and Art knows because Art is part of OSHA that we have
Exactly.
to protect everybody that's there.
Exactly.
Now, I'm not allowed to talk to Dravok. I'm not allowed to talk to
wow.
Asetivo.
Oh, my
when
God.
we show up in the locker room,
Very
we have to
serious.
go our separate ways.
That is terrible to hear. That is terrible.
That's for everybody's protection.
But at least
obviously.
now you have Falco, which is a future superstar up
And
coming.
Odyssey made him mean.
And no, Odyssey made him into a man.
He's mean.
Yeah.
Focused now. He's just focused.
That's right. Focus, professional. Right, Mark?
Listen, I want you to watch Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
I've
And that's
seen
how I made
Boys
him
in
a
the
man.
Hood.
And that's how I made him a man.
Yes.
Without him crying like Cuba Gooding Jr.
Exactly. I agree. Odyssey taking it back very old school.
Oh,
For you youngsters
I
out
just
there.
showed my age now, and we all showed our age here.
Odyssey, what you think about that match? What were your thoughts on the scouting out there?
Look, JDP, the hell with JDP, okay? Jay Nebula, though, surprised me when he jumped over the ropes. Now, he did, that
was
whole
really
leap
cool.
over, and that was really scary,
Yes.
but that was really cool to
That's
see.
very
at the same
impressive.
time.
Yes.
I give him props. I give him his roses and his flowers where flowers are due.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, JDP suffers from King Naum all day, every day, just like he suffered from Falco.
That is true. That's true. And then
That's all I gotta say.
what did you think, Bobby Chaotic? What are your thoughts on that match?
Well, I love JDP,
like
and Jane
JDP.
Nebula. Quit it. But,
Okay, my bad.
but I don't understand who decides or who comes up with all of these things that everybody's just gonna love King Nahum and he's just gonna be the king and not
All the
somebody else.
People like us, fans.
It's like a question. Art, why do you love the 49ers?
There you go.
It's just in my blood, man. You just
There you go.
sense it.
Exactly.
There you go.
Well, I don't sense it.
Well, you're not going to sense a lot of stuff, but some people, other people sense.
You're
I mean,
such a jackass.
come on. I mean, come on. I mean, it's just like
We
just
were
like this
blessed.
podcast.
We were blessed.
Just like this podcast, some people like it, some people don't like it. Simple as that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to name any people that don't like it, but
Oh,
We already know.
We've had our guesses.
Yeah, let's just say they're in a league of their own. You know what I mean?
exactly right now.
Exactly.
Can we move on?
Yes, but
Go ahead,
I'm
Bobby
just
Cat.
trying to
Sorry
say,
about that.
Odyssey was out there just scouting, making sure King Nahum comes out on top. Correct, he came out the winner. JDP, the records. I've been keeping track of the records because since they're the new kids. JDP 0-3, J Nebula 1-2, and King Nahum 3-0, which is very impressive already so far for a rookie. So I'm hoping to see in the future, in the very very near future, an undefeated match between him and John Gallo, hopefully. And maybe
Nice.
Let's do
maybe
it.
there'll be a
Let's
certain
do-
manager managing him,
let's
hopefully to
do
victory.
A triple match.
A triple threat
He's a
match.
general
Triple threat
manager.
Okay,
match.
between who?
John Gallo,
Okay.
Midas,
Ooh.
the only king.
King Midas.
Oh.
Wow, that is very, very.
Listen, he's golden, not a king. He's golden.
Well, golden king, whatever.
Okay.
And
And.
Nahum.
Ooh, wow, that'd be very interesting. Well, we'll talk about that match between
So-
John Gallo and Midas also, which was on the card.
We'll see.
All right.
Moving on to our third match, we go with Ref Valentin.
Yes, that little kid. I like that little kid. He's doing an excellent job, the little guy.
And
You
now
know?
we're back to Midas
Yes.
versus John Gallo.
Yes, I was very looking forward to that
You were
match.
very
Oh
excited
man,
for
I was very
this
excited. I was
match.
so. Midas is my boy, man. I love Midas. Ever since, first time I saw him, that's the first guy that in the Bastards and the whole thing. Just love those guys, man. But John Gallo, I mean, like dude is. I mean, I can't knock the kid. I can't say nothing negative about him.
Nope.
Let's start with the Professor. Your thoughts, my friend?
Yeah, man. A lot of what went into this match. John pulled out the 2 years ago Cosmo pants for the.
Yes, I forgot about the new outfit. Yes, there were some very mean people out there calling them Nacho Libre. It was Nacho Libre pants. I was like, damn, man. Some of these people are brutal, man.
They were very bright, to say the least.
Yes.
But this match, it was hard hitting. It was very physical.
Oh yeah.
Midas proves that he can hold the title, man. I was surprised that he didn't win, but I was also surprised that he didn't win because, I mean, how are you going to take it away from John Gallo at this point?
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought. Bobby Chaotic, your thoughts?
Loved it. It was a exciting match to see these two because they're just so the type of show that they put on.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. So
Yes.
I loved it.
There was a spot I saw where John Gallo did a back suplex on Midas, and I mean Midas isn't a small dude, and he picked him up like nothing. But both of them went at it very, very good. I was very impressed by that match.
Yeah.
Odyssey, your thoughts?
Hated it. But listen, those guys, when I saw John Gallo's gear, I was like, really? I was just about to start liking the guy as John Cena, and then he changes to these ballerina pants, and I have to start at day one now. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But him and Midas can go at it. Midas has always been and will always be my favorite Lone Star champion.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna say, we're not done seeing that one.
I would hope so. I mean, I hope I see another match. Yeah. And then as far
just
as
as long as Dastan is not there, I think he's a bad luck charm. I don't know.
ever since he got in, the Bastards.
Yeah. It's like he's cursed.
He's cursed like Dastanhausen.
Dastanhausen right there, man.
I love you, Dastan. Don't take it as a knock, bro. I love you.
I don't.
I know.
I mean,
I don't either.
How dare you both to use? But I thought it was a good match. It was just. I mean, I agree with the pants. They're a little too flashy for me. But I mean, I'm not gonna criticize the guy's gear. But I think it's better that he's getting away from that John Cena kind of comparison. Yeah, I mean, and then it pisses me off.
To have pants with big cocks, like it's just cool.
You gotta be confident.
You gotta be confident. For a moment there, I thought he had a picture of mine and Art's. You know what I mean? It's like, I was like, Art, did you really send him a picture?
Oh my god!
Multiple.
He still hasn't gotten back to you.
What is wrong with you, Professor? You know better than that. You are from HR, my friend.
No, but 100%, I knew Art was gonna love that one, and I knew Dan was gonna love that match.
Yeah.
Everybody did
Yes.
because it's like, I know he's a new pillar, but he seems like he's a veteran because he's already a champion right now.
man.
And him and Midas, man, yeah.
The two guys, real quick off the subject, real quick. We've said that since the get-go when Gallo came out. That guy looks like he's been in the ring forever, and we're also saying the same thing about Nahum. I know me and the professor were saying that. That guy looks like he's been in there for he looks like a veteran. The guy's badass, man. I mean, I can't wait to see when he's next year. Maybe a year and a half from now, see how elevated his talent has gotten.
See if he's lost the attitude a little bit.
No.
He has ring presence, that guy.
There you go. That's true. Yeah, and not everybody has that. Which is the only thing we need to see now is his promo skills. Let's see how it goes, man. And
I think what impressed me about him was his entrance and the way he owned his entrance at stage 1.
Yeah.
His debut.
Yeah.
He owned it. He owned it. Yeah, he owned it. So maybe he'll cut promos. Maybe somebody else will cut promos for him.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, that'd be great. I mean, it'd be like some kind of a manager. that cut promos for him. That has excellent mic skills. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go to the next match, Bobby Caddy. Stop rolling your eyes because the camera is catching everything.
Good. Good. I'm glad. Because if my mouth doesn't say it, my face does.
You're so negative.
Fourth match of the night.
Fourth match of the night.
Going with Ref Chris. Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers, yes.
Like, who's Chris?
Kenny Powers, yes.
Brett, and then we have Brett the Wreck versus Rick Chase versus Marty versus Henry Ivan Murphy.
Yeah, it's the champion, and it was for the PWL Heavyweight Champion, World Championship. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Let's start with you, Bobby Caddick. What were your thoughts?
I was excited to see Rick.
Okay.
I was excited to see Marty. The other two, I don't really care about.
Oh, really? I thought Brett the Rick was really good. I thought he was wearing like the old school singlet. I thought that was pretty cool.
This is the gangster dude.
No, yeah, the gangster, the Tony the
Why
Tiger
didn't
guy.
you just tell me that?
You're calling him Tony Tiger.
Yeah,
guy,
I called him
whatever.
Tony the Tiger. Yeah, he was nice to watch too.
He was a good wrestler.
A new
he was
one.
very good.
I'd never seen him before.
Yeah,
Had you seen him?
No, he's a new guy, but he's awesome, man. I like the way he wrestles. So Professor, what'd you think?
Yeah, bro. Like Brett the Threat. I think they said he was from like Virginia, so he's gonna bring that different kind of style into the Borderplex.
Oh yeah.
That old school, just like a pure wrestler, but will submit you in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
And I was proud of our boys. Especially Ricky went against him, and they just had a good match, bro. And I really like to see Marty out there. I want to see him pick up W's, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah, exactly. I saw Brett the Wreck out there. He was doing the old school Kurt Angle at one point. Did the old school Kurt Angle ankle lock. Yeah. That was really cool. I really dug that. That was so awesome. Yeah. That was badass. Odyssey, what you think?
That guy Brett, very focused.
Yes.
Didn't talk to anybody back there.
Oh really? Wow.
Really focused. And then apparently he was stationed at Fort Bliss at one point.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think he threw up the minor.
Did he the pick?
Gesture.
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
And I was like NMSU. But anyways, I always love seeing the money line go against each other because it's always about respect.
Yes.
Okay. I know that the percentage of Rick Chase went for the pin, and then him was like, "Yo, get off! It's my title," and he got off. He respects them.
Yeah, it looked a little heated at the end. Like I was really waiting to see that because I just wanted to see how they were going to react against each other. This is like pretty much the first time they were gonna go at it.
It would be a heartbreak because those guys are brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. And then Marty Snow, poor Marty Snow. I'm telling you, Dastan is the weakest link in that place. Sorry, Dastan, but you cursed everybody there in the bastards.
It's good to see BB out there, though, man. He's giving it his all. I'd like to see BB in more matches. A little off subject, but hey.
Now, hear me out. Would you like to see BB against JDP?
Oh, absolutely.
I would too. Yeah, that'd be good.
Absolutely.
JDP?
I want BB back in the ring, too. Yeah. Yes. So, against J Nebula, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But for now, he's a cameraman.
Excellent. Sorry, I like that. So on top of that, Henry won that match, correct?
Yes, Henry came up top.
A lot of action in that match. It was awesome.
It was. What happened at the end, though? There's a little friction there.
Yeah, a little friction as I predicted. This is where I was like, okay, Rick had opportunities to win. And it's Henry's title. You're going to do what you're going to do to defend your title, even whether or not it's your partner or not. But it is what it is. And I knew it was going to get to that point where we're going to see the money line go at each other. And coming at Lucha City, I believe this Friday they're gonna compete in, I think, a ladder match. I forgot who
just them two, or is it going to be more?
No, it's them two against
the Camales, which is Tiger Man and Acetijo.
The Tamales.
Yes.
The Tamales.
Yes.
And I don't know who the other ones are.
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but it should be
Chimo and Stefan.
Oh, that's right. Stefan Prince.
So Henry and Rick will be on the same team.
Yes. So that's gonna be interesting. I don't see what's gonna happen there because this is maybe the beginning of the end for the money line, but you never know. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
Done. Exactly. Let us continue, Bobby Caddick.
Going on to our our fifth match of the night, we have Ref Sofia
All right.
with Alora Jet versus Dulce Tormenta.
All right. Yeah, that was a return of Dulce Tormenta. Let's start off with Odyssey. Odyssey, what were your thoughts on this match?
It was great seeing Dulce Tormenta. I've known her for many, many years. We worked together back at another promotion.
Okay.
Hence where I knew Dastan since he was 11 years old.
Wow.
So, his brothers were actually sitting right next to you guys,
Yes,
which is their
yes.
family. So it's a whole line of luchadores.
Yes.
It was great seeing her, and it was great seeing her in action. She hadn't wrestled since December, is
wow.
what she told me. I sound like a certain somebody that thinks he knows everything, but and with this Alora Jet from Albuquerque, Ramon Romantico scouted her and brought her over here, and
cool.
she did a really good job too.
Yeah.
I mean, both were nervous
Yes.
because you're gonna go up against Dulce Tormenta, who's known across Texas,
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
different
Pretty
parts, against Alora, which comes out with, I believe, Gino Rivera.
Yes.
And training with him. So it was a good match. I think it was a good match. Both of them gave it their all. Both of them were gassed.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, Dulce Tormenta on top because, of course, she's the queen of El Paso right now. So
Yeah, very impressed. I hadn't seen Dulce Tormenta. I believe I saw her she was on a vlog, I believe, with Thunder Rosa. She was doing a meet and greet, and then I'd seen her on AEW a couple times, or a time or two, and it was different. You could tell she looked a little nervous, especially in front of the hometown crowd. I kind of, I think I would be nervous, and she looked a little nervous. But Laura Jet, I loved her attitude, loved her look. She was hilarious. She was talking mad crap to Dulce Tormenta's family, flipping them off, and I was very impressed. I liked her. I hope she comes back. Arthur, what were your thoughts?
Oh yeah, man. Just like Odyssey, I followed Dulce for many years. Her and her family. It was good to see the Ontiveros out there in full effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Dulce, she comes in with that fire, that Latina fire from El Paso, and I like the way she throws it down in there. She's very hard hitting, and Miss Jet, she was up for the challenge. It was a good match.
Oh yeah, very impressive. Very impressive. I was very impressed. I liked it. And Dulce Tormenta on top. Bobby Caddick, your thoughts? Because this is the first time you actually seen both wrestlers. You had never seen Dulce Tormenta.
I had never seen any of them, and I had picked at our previous show that I was going to go for
Dulce Tormenta.
But I liked Alora Jet better, but I must say our girls from PWL do a better show.
Wow. Okay. Very, very strong words from you. Very strong words. That's why we put a disclaimer in the beginning that these opinions do not reflect PWL or its affiliates.
Yeah. But if they don't, they're going to be professionals. They're not going to get their hearts broken because they know exactly where the fan base is at. So, Bobby Chaotic, kudos to you for speaking your mind.
There you go. Thank you, Odyssey. That's coming from a professional right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I just want my sandwich.
Odyssey, speaking of sandwiches, we went to a concert last night.
Okay.
And we went to go see NB Riders.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We went to go see them.
Art, you went to?
No, I didn't. I saw the Facebook post.
Oh, yeah. Art was falling in love with it.
So they're on stage and, they're talking to the crowd about, they see a lot of couples and all of these things, right, about these couples. And they tell the guys that if they have a good woman and they make them a sandwich with just the meat and the cheese, they don't really like you. But if they make the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, the chips, the jalapeno, all of that stuff, then you've got to keep her. And me and Danny couldn't stop laughing because I was like, no way are they going to bring up a fucking sandwich right now.
Listen, my wife makes me the works. That's why she's a keeper.
That's right.
Now, I only expected the bread and the meat from you, Bobby.
But you didn't get jack shit from me either.
How dare you, ma'am?
No, I'm not wanting.
Arthur's still waiting for his 2 sandwiches, ma'am. Right, Arthur?
With no mayo, extra mustard.
No mayo, please. Yes.
No mayo.
Yeah, and I just look at her and I go like, yeah, that's right. You see, that they even know about the podcast. They make sandwiches, Bobby Chaotic.
It was
He
so
watches the
funny.
podcast,
That's right.
and he also watches PW.
That's right. I was very impressed by that.
How old are those guys now?
Oh, it was awesome. We had a great time.
That was good. That was cool.
MC Magic, like, I know we're going off the topic, and this is a wrestling podcast, but
Yes, that's fine. That's
MC
fine.
Magic, please give it a rest, bro.
Yeah.
You're not. He's on TikTok every
Are
night,
you
like
serious,
shouting
man?
out these little girls. I'm
Oh
like,
my
come
god,
on, bro.
dude! And the writers, it's that guy Dos and Zigzag, and I think that guy
Oh,
Dos is from here, El Paso, man. But
Yeah.
dude, I mean, like I'm 49 years. I mean, I'm gonna be 49 years old. Those guys have been around since 1994, 95, man.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, and then they're huge, dude. I mean, like unhealthy huge. Yeah, man. I'm like, God, come on, guys. You know, I got diabetes, but man, those guys must have super duper diabetes because they're freaking huge, man. They should stop eating sandwiches. You know?
You're responsible, and you go to the doctor. They probably don't.
Oh, exactly, by the looks of it, man. I don't know how they lasted that, dude. And then they were on stage, and it was hot. And man, they were wearing hoodies on. They were in. I was like, man,
that whole place was hot. There was no air conditioning.
It was ridiculous. It reminded me of the old school Borderplex. That's what it reminded me of. But it was like old school Borderplex times 2. That's how hot it was in there.
Speaking of that, I've heard a lot of people not yesterday, was 2
Friday.
days ago.
Yeah, Friday.
That it was really cold.
Cold. It was awesome. It was great.
It was.
Kudos
great
to Domino and C's out there and Daniel Delgado, because whatever they did, they worked their magic, and hopefully it works in the summer.
Yes,
So-
it was awesome. It was fantastic.
We left
loved
freezing, but it was nice.
Yeah, it was
nice.
You know,
We had said last night at the concert, can we be at the Borderplex with the air conditioner? Because
I
it was so good.
miss it now, don't you? I
Yes.
was telling you.
Yesterday was too hot. Too hot.
It was ridiculous. But let's get back on topic.
Sorry about that,
No,
guys.
you're
Sorry,
good,
MC
bro.
Magic.
No, it was
My
cool,
bad.
man. I love talking about music, man. Trust me, man. It's cool.
Our 6
That's
month,
another podcast, guys.
Yeah, it's another
Music
one, man. We'll
review.
come up with one for music, man. I don't mind that. I love music. So,
6th match of the night, which is our main event.
oh, it's our main event already. Wow, we flew through this podcast today.
With Ref Valentin.
Okay.
And we have Deadly Devotion.
Ugh. Deadly Devotion.
We didn't need any
Oh,
of that.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I hope you were just clearing your throat.
Yes, I was.
Versus Carnage. And I don't know how to say
Odyseee.
Odyseee.
That's what you say, right? Yeah, right?
Yes, Odyseee.
Yeah. Let's go with Professor on this one. He is a professional. He loves wrestling, and he is our professor of our podcast. Professor, take it away. What was your thoughts on this match?
I was really looking forward to this one, man. You know, you got a top-notch guy coming in. I always like to see how our boys mingle and how they work together. Right off the bat, props to Carnage, man. He really held his own in the ring with that guy. You know, Deadly Devotion, they come out, you know, they wiggle their hips and they yell.
Yeah.
So it was, their typical match for them. But like I said, man, props to Carnage, props to the heels of that match.
Yeah, it was great. I thought it's doing some awesome moves, man. That guy's just an amazing wrestler. That's the first time I've ever seen him. I mean, I think I've seen him he said in AEW. I mean, I don't want to give away his whatever. I don't know what the whole thing is with that dude. But, I mean, as far as Odyseee, that's the first time I've ever seen him in action. And the guy's he's a beast, man. And him and Carnage, that's like this really cool move, like fast kick on Chaos. Both of them did it. That was amazing.
On their backs.
On their backs. Yeah, it was great. And I was very entertained. Ramon is, man, to me, I like I said, I say it every freaking podcast with these kids, man. I love seeing the progress these guys make, you know, starting from the beginning. We were like, oh man, like, you know, come on, you know, they're rookies, you know, it's like, it's okay, they're getting there. And boom, 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 just stepping it up. And it's just amazing. And Carnage is just a death defier, as I like to call it. The kid loves
he loves his wrists.
His wrist. There you go. That's a good point.
I want to see him and Kimpo.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That'd be great. I'd love to see that. Let's go with Odyssey. What are your thoughts, my friend?
Art can agree with me. Every NEW show that we put, Odyssey was there. And, man, he just brings the fire. And it was so great seeing Carnage out there because he was like a little boy.
Yeah. That was really
fighting
cool.
with his hero, you know? I walked in the back and I saw them like getting ready together, and I was like, "Which one is which?" You guys look alike. You know what I mean?
That was cool. That was so cool.
But you know what? They pulled it together. They worked as a team together for the first time. You know, Rudos always win because you know if your name Deadly Devotion or whatever their name is, They came out and they showed it too. I mean, Ramon's amazing in the ring now. He's getting, better and better and better. And I hope he knows that, because I tell him that every single time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But ultimately, the Rudos are on top.
Yeah, they were on top. It was a great match. It's just the high flying, just high risk. Odyssey is just that was a good bring. That was really cool that they brought him in. And what's kind of crazy is that I understand some of these wrestlers there, especially like some out of towners and stuff, man. Like their fans are there to see him and stuff like that. But man, they missed a great match and they took off. Those people took off and they don't know what they missed. It's like, and that's what we've said it before, and even back in the day when we first started this podcast, like, hey man, stick around through the whole match.
Yeah.
Stick around through the whole card, man. Support these guys, man, because I mean, I think that, and I'm speaking for myself, like if I had a cousin or a brother or whatever that was wrestling, and I'd want to stick around to see him, and I'd want everybody else to stick around. I wouldn't, he finished his match and I take off. It's messed up. You don't want to do that to these people, man. But anyways, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, that was a whole first row.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. That was crazy. And then the people that were in the second row moved to the front row, which is, hey, lucky for them, good for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
yeah.
That's still messed up, man. I hate when they do that. Bobby Chaotic, what are your thoughts?
Well, I know I love Deadly Devotion, and I did like that guy Ed Aris.
Odyssee.
He did some sort of like backflip, and he came back,
and
like
he
almost
Matrix
looked like
move?
the Matrix.
Yes.
It was really
and then
nice
he did
to
that
see.
Pele kick. That was freaking awesome.
So that was a lot of fun to
That
see.
was
So I
really
enjoyed
cool.
watching him.
That was really cool. I loved it. And then I think it was Odyssey and Carnage came out on top, correct?
They were on top.
As Odyssey, our special guest said, it was the Rudos that came out on top. So yeah,
Yep.
it was great. I mean, it was a great card, man. It was really cool. Clash of Kingdoms, man, top notch. 2 thumbs up from my end.
It would have been 10 times better if me and Falco were booked.
Yeah,
but
it's true. I agree.
You know what?
Take it
I
to the
let
next level.
all these other peasants shine because it's their time to shine.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
we will be back.
That
We
is
will
great
be
to
back.
hear. That is excellent news to hear. And you got it first, ladies and gentlemen, here in the PWL Podcast 915, exclusive from Odyssey, that they will be back. The Falcon has a hurt claw, I think, or something, a hurt talon. So
he's got a hurt talon, but Sunday was weird, but it happens. It happens.
There you go. It happens.
I know I'm going off topic, but it happened to Carnage too. But
no,
they charged him full price for his food after jumping off the meals tacos.
Because of his fault. How dare he?
He says, "I heard they're giving free food." So he goes there and they're like, "It'll be whatever, $30." And he's like, "But I jumped off." And they're like, "35 then."
Dented the roof. Shoot. Yeah, that was a really cool spot, man. That was crazy when he did that spot. Stop the subject real quick. That was really cool.
Let's just see if there's a certain league that can top that, guys. I'm just saying.
Highly doubt that, bro. Please, you're going from you're going from the major leagues, bro, to single A ball, man, to the Diablos. That's what you're going
I mean,
for.
it's unfortunate that we as PWL and Delgado Promotions will be booked in Las Vegas. Very unfortunate, but let's see.
Hey man, let's see what happens. But yeah, I like that spot. It was really cool, man. I really hope that they talk it out and have that after hours show that they were like this. Rumor has it. I hope really that'd be really cool.
We'll have it at Dreams.
Oh, nice. Bucks in the Bucks parking lot. That'd be
And then you can say what?
Huh?
Hello,
ladies. I can say that to all the ladies coming out. Yeah, come support PWL and the PWL podcast 915.
There you go.
But yeah, let's
y'all will be
There you
the
go,
first ones
Professor.
in line.
all right. Let's go. Let's close it out. Let's go with the Bobby Chaotic. What are your thoughts on the card on Friday?
Loved Clash of Kingdoms. I love all the new people coming out and their debuts. It's really awesome to see from the very beginning. So yeah.
I agree. Let's go with Odyssey. Odyssey, what were your thoughts, my friend?
My thoughts were it would have been better if me and Falco were there, but
Yes.
unfortunately, my little bird had a hurt wing.
Oh no,
But
that's
it's
terrible.
okay. He will be back. We will be back.
All right.
But all around, from the stage 1 guys with the triple threat all the way to the main event, it was really, really good, and the fans were into it. So that was good.
Yes, it was excellent. Let's go with the Professor. Professor, your thoughts?
Yeah, man, I had high expectations for this one, and they were met. I mean, props to the booking.
Yes.
Even the match positioning I felt was good. The vibe was good. So yeah, man, solid. At least a 9 out of 10 for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree,
Yeah.
Professor. And as for me myself, I agree with the Professor. 9 out of 10. It was a lot of fun. You know, like I said, I always like seeing new faces out there, and even some old ones. You know, it's like Dulce Tormenta when she came back. That was really cool. Really good homecoming for her. You know, with their family.
Hopefully, you can interview them next time.
That would be great. Yeah, yeah,
I
man. I try to
wanted
interview
to-
people, man, and everybody bounced.
Listen,
took off.
if you need some interviews, you let me know.
Oh, thank you, Odyssey. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, man. I'll let you know for sure.
Of course.
But yeah, I thought it was a great match.
You should have said. I need nobody.
No,
I'm here.
And then Dastan would have come out.
Yeah.
Oh God. Sorry about that, Dan. Go ahead.
You're like, never mind. No, it was really cool for beginning to end. It was just entertaining.
It was.
To me, my favorite match of the night, of course. I mean, yeah, it was great seeing Odyssey and stuff. They put on a great match, but the one I was really looking forward to was John Gaio Midas. And it's just, God, it's just, I want to see that part too. I really do. You know, and I hope it goes to a third match, to a rubber match at one point. But it was just great. Both of them are so athletic. But yeah, overall, man, see what happens with the money line. That was interesting too. I love seeing that.
I know. I'm afraid.
So, we'll see what happens with those guys. But yeah, I mean,
It's time for Ricky to shine on his own.
both of them do. I mean, I think both of them can shine on their own, like we've discussed before. So yeah. Anything?
Yeah.
Any plugs there, Odyssey? You want to plug anything, man?
Man, make sure you guys come out to the next show,
Yes.
Heat Wave. They've already announced their first match,
Yeah.
which is going to be SOS versus former Sudden Death Syndicate Acertijo,
Oh yes.
which should be a good one.
Yes, sir.
April 3rd, and that's the week before everybody leaves.
Yeah.
But no, this is not about me, guys. This is about you guys being here and doing what you guys do every single week, maybe twice a week, maybe once a week.
Yes.
But you, Art, and Bobby, and the kids,
Yeah.
you guys are all into it, and we love it because
Thanks.
we get, if it's a little bit exposure, we love it. So
I appreciate it, man.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys, man.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you guys so much, man, and we appreciate you coming on, man. We've always, we've been wanting to get you on, bro, but like, I mean, we don't know how to approach you sometimes. 'Cause I know you're a busy dude, man, and not only just with wrestling, man, but you got personal life too, man. So
Oh yeah, man! I got it outside, but kudos. I take my test right now at 12 in the morning because who knows? I may have a better paying job and I'll be available more.
excellent. That's even better to hear. You could be a regular on here, just like C's is. Also, we gotta get C's back on here too, because C's is hilarious on here. But yeah,
We got to get, like I always said, we got to get me, C's, and Marco. But Marco when he's drunk.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's even better. Great. Yeah, we have to do that late night. We have to do an after hours podcast on that one for sure.
Yes,
That'd be great.
definitely.
That'd be great.
But again, from the bottom of my heart, guys, we do appreciate you guys 100% there. I
we
mean,
appreciate
we
you guys,
wouldn't
man.
have your guys' logo tagged on our
I
flyers
know, that's
if we
really
didn't
cool,
love
man. You guys don't have to do that, and trust me, man. I tell Art and I tell Bobby Chaotic, man. It's like, wow, it's really, really cool of you guys to do that, man. You guys don't really have to do that at all, man. And from the bottom of our heart, we appreciate you guys, and you guys have always been excellent to us, and we love you guys, man. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
All right, so in closing, let's just we always say, the PWL podcast,
It's
just too
sweet.
sweet, and we're out.